your socket has a little lip right here. That's how far the pipe needs to go, all the way in until it hits that lip. Yeah, so you take the measurement and then you get your pipe and you mark it on your pipe, right?
Đo được bao nhiêu thì mình sẽ đánh dấu từ đầu ống vào, thì đó là cái điểm đánh dấu đầu tiên. Độ sâu.
So that first mark is how far you need to apply the primer and the solvent cement. The primer you might want to apply a little further to help your inspectors out. So when they're inspecting, they can see the primer and the solvent cement. Yeah. So if in fully inserted, you should see the end of the coupling hit that mark, right? And then you want to make your second mark at about, with smaller pipe, you might want to use 1 inch, with larger pipe, 2 inch. So you want to measure 2 inches from that first mark, right? So I did it to the 5. Yeah. So that's my reference point. So once I have the joint made, right, I can measure from the socket end to the second mark, and I should get the same number. So that tells me it's fully all the way inside. If I measure and it's not fully inside and I'm measuring more, right? So like 7, that tells me it's not fully inserted. So you should get the same. Yeah. That's how you check to make sure that your pipe is all the way in. Yeah. Another thing you always want to check is your dry fit, right? So you want to make sure if you wiggle it, it's not too loose. It doesn't fall out. So, right? If it's too loose, don't use, get another one. That's why you want same manufacturer. Yeah. Right? So you're going to get your pipe, bevel. You're going to make sure your pipe is clean. You're going to do the 2 marks. You're going to dry fit. You're going to put a primer and then solvent cement. And then you give it a quarter turn, push all the way in and hold. Use the table, use the floor. All the way in, hold for 30 seconds. Yeah? And then after that, you want to see a nice even bead all around. That tells you that all surfaces were covered. If you see any gaps like this, you might have missed the surface, the water can leak. Yeah, so you want to start by putting primer onto your fitting socket or coupling, cap, whatever. Yeah, and you want to go around a couple of times until you start to feel some friction. Then you want to take your pipe. You want to put primer on your pipe. Then you want to do a second layer of primer onto your fitting socket. While it's still wet, you want to apply your solvent cement onto your pipe. Then you want to apply a medium layer into your fitting socket. I'll just do a second layer just in case, maybe a smaller one on the pipe. Then you want to go ahead and insert, give it a quarter turn. Once it hits, you stop, push it. Yeah, so you want to have a nice even bead all around. Then you want to clean off any excess